Hello all, welcome back to the channel. A couple of days ago, watched Manchester City's game against Aston Villa, and I think I've genuinely seen the worst VAR decision I've seen of the season, and there's been a few. So me and Kai kind of wanted to have a little discussion about the way VAR is being used, its positives, its negatives, and if it is really helping or if it's hindering the Premier League. Yeah. And pretty much all football, not just the Premier League, because I mean, it's pretty much changed football since it's come in. You've seen the goal back the other day when the offside wasn't given. VAR, in my opinion, is brought in to make these kind of mistakes out of football. Because before pre-VAR, obviously we both remember, mistakes can happen from a referee. It can happen because it's a human error. It's not a machine. If a referee doesn't see something, he doesn't have any technology to make that decision on the spot, and he can make a mistake. Now with VAR, there is no excuse because you have cameras in every place in the football, all around the stadium, all around the world. Everyone can see exactly what is going on. So I wanted to ask you first of all, VAR, in your opinion, is it helping the Premier League this season in football in general, or is it being used completely wrong? And in your opinion, we should just get rid of it?
In general, I'm a supporter of the VAR. When you use it right, yeah. But right now in the Premier League, it's more hindering than supporting the referees, because there are so many. It's not only the mistakes the VAR is making, even the referees afterwards. Because when the VAR is contacting the referee to look at it again, so basically the VAR decided there's something wrong, so you should look at it again, and then the referee look at it and say no, everything's fine, and then the winning on the pitch stands. Right now, it's an embarrassment, in my opinion, for the Premier League, because Premier League is the most valuable league in the world. It's considered the best football league in the world, and the league with the most money, spending most of the money, and they are not able to get a proper VAR even ruling, because some decisions looking just so random to me that it's, I don't know, right now they would be better without it.
And it's weird that you say that, because before VAR, when these errors were happening, all the coaches and players were coming out and saying, we need technology. Like, we have to have technology, because I know I'm going to bring this up and you're going to get mad. 2010, England versus Germany. We all know what happened in that game. I'm not saying that we would have gone on to win. I'm not saying that at all, although I think we would have, bro. But just to have a goal, like clearly a goal, not given like that, I think that is when everyone just decided, especially the English people, were like, guys, we have to have some sort of technology. And even after that, it took 5-6 years to come in. And now that it's here, we're saying it's rubbish and we don't want it.
No, it's not that we don't want it. We just have to use it right. Yeah. And I think everybody would agree that it's a good thing. But it should only used in crucial and significant decisions what the referee made a mistake on the pitch. Yeah? Or he didn't make. So then the VR should contact the referee to look at, not only to look at it again, when the referee make a clear mistake, maybe he doesn't give a goal who was a goal, like in 2010. Yeah? Then the VR should say you should look at it again, but not only that, just to overrule him and say it was a goal. So get the goal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of course, the referee should have the final say maybe, but in an obvious thing, there's just one decision. There's just right or wrong.
Yeah.
It's not about dodgy decisions like you can argue about, like with a handball, because everybody don't know really what's a handball nowadays. Yeah. So you can argue with the decisions. So the VAR can make a proper decision, same as the referee, same as every coach. You know, when it's your own player, you would say it's no handball. When the other player would say it's handball.
Naturally.
You know, it's normal. So that is fine. But with other decisions, if it's a foul in a box, there's only right or wrong.
Yeah.
If it's offside, there's only offside or no offside. It's not like slightly offside or slightly no offside.
Offside's very black and white.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then the VR should contact the referee. And like I said, not only to have the referee to look at it again, this makes no sense to me. When the VR is contacting the referee, the video assistant clearly saw something the referee didn't saw. So should that the referee had made a mistake.
Yeah.
But why is it then possible that the referee can still say, no, I will stand with this decision?
Yeah. It's
weird.
It's fine. Why would you interrupt the game to tell the referee?
Then leave it, you know?
Yeah, just leave it.
So
Why would you interrupt it to tell them, oh, you might have made a mistake? The ref goes and checks. No, it's right. It just seems a waste of time.
Weird. And even when the referee makes the right decision, if it's offside or not offside, you know, with his team, it looks like all the time the VR, the video assistant, tells him anyway, look at it again.
Yeah.
Even if it's clear, okay, he decided the right decision on the pitch, but he has to check it again. Why? Because every viewer at home or wherever they are can see it was the right decision. Of course, the people on the pitch maybe not. Of course, the coaches will be fuming, check it. But he should know when he's not contacted by the VR, then obviously the decision was fine. So there's no need to interrupt the game then.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we've seen some shocking decisions this season, to be fair. I mean, obviously we're Fulham fans, and the decision against Newcastle, for example, when it's a clear dive inside the box, and yet it goes to VAR, the ref goes and checks it and gives a penalty. I like VAR when it works, but I think it's the referees not being good enough or not having the balls to stick with a decision that they've made, because as soon as someone comes in their ear and says, mate, you might need to check that, something might be off there, go check the monitor, they'll think, shit, I've made a mistake here. I need to look like I'm checking, and I need to make it look like, I've used VAR correctly. But in that situation, I mean, it's such a clear and obvious dive. How is the referee making that decision? I mean, it's just mad. Is that VAR or is it the referee?
It's probably, in that case, it probably was a foul even, but not in the box.
Yeah.
He just dives in the box. So, and even if you can't see it, like, football is like a fast-paced game, when you can't see it like right now, if you wouldn't have VAR, maybe you would say, okay, when you see it from the referee standpoint, maybe you would say the same, because it's so fast you can't really see it like before the box or after the box. But when you have the video evidence of it, and it's clear, like every viewer at home watched it in 3 different angles, the same as the referee can do, and you see he's definitely diving into the box. How he can say then, no, it's still a penalty? And that's what I'm saying is, then the VR should say, no, you should change it. She should order to change the decision, because it was clearly a crucial wrong decision. It's not about small decisions, like I said. It's like really crucial wrong decisions.
Yeah, that's what VAR was brought in for, though, for like correcting clear and obvious errors. But define clear and obvious. That's the thing. I mean, a penalty. I mean, is it a foul? Is it handball? Is it offside? I mean,
yeah, I would say a crucial decision, or like a significant decision, is always who could lead to a goal.
Yeah.
Or a goal happened, what maybe was not a goal.
Okay.
And that includes penalties, of course, because penalties can result in a goal, and offside situations as well. So these are the decisions I should, like 90% should we are take a look at this.
Okay.
You know, because the other decisions, if it's nobody cares about the foul in the midfield. Was it a foul? Was it the heart of a foul? Maybe when the referee or game-changing decisions, let me say like this, because when you give a red card maybe, and the VR said no, it was not a red card foul, or when it was one, then these are game-changing decisions, for both teams. So then I could say, okay, he should contact the referee,
Yeah.
But only if he did something wrong. Not all the time. They're checking everything now.
Yeah.
The game is like almost like 100 minutes long.
It's like an American sport now, mate. It just keeps stopping to check VAR.
I get it. When so much significant things happen in the game, everybody would be fine with it. Yeah, because then you have afterwards when everybody check like 10 decisions, and the coaches see, okay, of course I'm fuming at the sideline, but after the game I saw the decisions, and I have to say I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still not. There's still debates.
Yeah, because they did not put the VR and the referees. The whole refereeing system is not working properly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing is, the bad thing for the referee, they look bad on the pitch as well, because they have no more saying basically. Yeah. And that is an influence for the players as well. So they try more to even trick the referee or the system with flopping, with like, I don't know.
You know what? You can't get away with that now with cameras.
Yeah, but you can. Clearly, you see it all the time.
Sterling, mate, against Fulham as well. I'm sorry, against Fulham again, but a clear dive, a clear flop, minimal contact and penalty.
Yeah, and that's a big problem. In my opinion, because the Premier League is so big, it's huge in the world. They get money from all over the world. You know, for example, Bundesliga get money maybe from only German-speaking countries. Maybe there are some interest in somewhere else as well who have like the rights to show it. You know what I mean? But the Premier League is so huge because it's English, best league in the world. Yeah. So you should have pro referees.
Yeah.
Like you have an academy for everything.
Yeah.
You have an academy for your trainers. They have to get license A, B, C, D, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To get like proper license to be a coach. You have like for your youth players. Every club has like in the last 20 years spent so much money in their own academies. Yeah, to develop youth players of it. Why don't do it with referees as well? You know, because when you see it like this now, nobody wants to be a referee anymore.
Yeah.
You know, because
Why would you want to
you're
be
under
that?
attack all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, back in the day, of course, it was part of the game to discuss the referee's failure, but everybody was fine with it because it was just part of the game as
Exactly.
well. You know, you
Yeah.
have something to discuss about
It
afterwards.
used to be part of football.
But now you don't discuss the decision; you discuss the VR.
Yeah.
How is it possible?
Because there's no excuse. You
No.
have a camera.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is why I say, like, if it's helping or hindering, because before VAR, we were having this discussion, and after VAR, it seems it's got worse.
Yeah.
Because you have the cameras to see it.
And to be very honest, the first VR on international level was like a friendly against France, against Italy. Of course, in that game there was not much to complain about. It was a friendly, you know, in 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah. But on the first international competitive level, it was on the Confederations Cup in 17. I wouldn't say no errors at all, but almost no errors at all. And even with, you know it, there are referees from all over the world who are not even like refereeing on the top level all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're even like more amateur referees than working in the Premier League. You know what I mean? And there was everything fine. And even in the first Bundesliga season, 17-18 was the first time CVR was used there. Of course, they're always like, especially in the first season, you have a lot of adjustments maybe about the ruling because everybody has to get used to it. Yeah. But even then, in the first season, there was not so much discussion about the VR like it is now in the Premier League.
But you see, because of the decision against Villa the other day, why there is so much discussion.
Yeah, of course.
Because that is just shocking. And the thing is, like, Premier League have now come out and said, how can you be angry? That's the rule. Since when was that a rule? I've known that's offside.
No.
You know that's offside. The coaches come out and said that's offside. The experts on TV, the pundits, offside. The players will say that's offside. So clearly the Premier League have made a rule and then not told anyone in the league about the rule. So clearly the defender was...
Except the referees, because apparently they know the rule.
Yeah, but then that makes no sense to me how a few referees will know the rule. Good, the referee should know the rule, but how can no one else in the football industry not know the same rule?
But to be honest, in this situation and this decision, it's not even like the worst in my opinion. Because apparently not everybody knows the rule. What's happening there? Okay. Yeah.
Now we know.
But the most significant ones are the easy ones.
Yeah.
Who should easy to decide. Even there were made a lot of mistakes. You know what I mean? This is a decision. Okay, nobody knows the rules. Okay, they decided like this. Whatever. Okay, but it's the easy decisions, like in the penalty zone area, offside. It's offside or no offside. There's no.
It's black and white.
Yeah, it's black and white. It's no, because when they're on the same line, it's not offside.
The thing
You
is,
know what
like,
I mean?
do you remember beginning of the season, Palace versus Leeds, and Bamford is pointing where he wants the ball to be played,
Yeah.
and they give offside because his shirt sleeve or something was just. What if you're wearing a tighter shirt, a longer shirt? What if you have bigger arms? And how can you just?
I think this is a ruling I don't support, but I understand because your body kit, what you're wearing, counts as you. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Yeah.
And you can still score
Because
legally with
the thing is
the shoulder. no?
maybe when you compare it, okay, I wear football boots. Yeah, I have size 9, but I wear size 14 because maybe I can reach the ball better than when it's crossing coming in. You can't say it's not a goal because I shouldn't wear so big shoes. So I get that. But the thing is, with VAR, normally when they're working properly, there's no discussion about it. But there is, because they make a lot of mistakes with easy decisions. Because even the easy decisions who are decided on the pitch in the right way were challenged.
Yeah.
With VAR, check again. Why? When it's the right decision, why should I check it? And then he checked it, it's the right decision, stay by it. There's no point. There's absolutely no point.
Which means the referee on the pitch and the referee in the VAR box have been trained or think two separate things.
Yeah, the thing is, and the referee on the pitch looks just bad then.
Yeah.
You know, because I made a decision. Okay, the assistant contacted me, challenged the decision, but at the end of the day, he just wants to question my decision. But I made the right call, so where's the point in contacting me anyway?
Yeah.
Other than I'm the referee.
Yeah. The thing is, a decision will always be objective, won't it? Subjective, because one referee might think that is a foul and a yellow or red, and another referee might think it's not. So when you have, that's why I believe the referee and the VAR should be the same team, which work together every single week. So
I mean, it's hard.
of course it's hard,
Yeah.
but we're the Premier League. This is the most richest, the most watched. You can't tell me we don't have the resources for that.
No,
we have the
that's
resources
what I'm saying.
for that.
Make a pro, make an academy.
Yeah.
Develop. Of course, mistakes will always happen. Ne?
Mhm.
It's about the crucial mistakes. It's about the big decisions who change a game.
Mm.
It's about winning or losing. It's about relegation or promotion. It's about playing Champions League or Europe League, or playing international at all, or winning the title or not. You know what I mean? This is like crucial decision. This is big time money for the clubs as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So especially in this league, like I said, I can just only, because the only other league I follow on a regular basis is the Bundesliga.
Yeah.
Of course, there are always some decisions where you can say, the most of the decisions are about the handball in German, because every referee has a different opinion on it, or nobody knows a clear rule. Of course, this is normal. It will still happen. But it will still happen. It is fine, But there are not so many dodgy decisions like in the Premier League. When it's a clear offside, it's an offside. There's no discussion about it. A foul is a foul. Of course, sometimes in the pace of the game, a foul looks more hard than it really was. Yeah. So, in my opinion, the referee should always look at 2 pictures when he review maybe a foul. Yeah?
Minimum.
The one when it happened, like what the viewer sees. You know what I mean? Like the sideline view. Yeah. The normal television view, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because then you have the normal pace. Because in the replay, when it's slow, it looks sometimes not so dangerous or more dangerous than it really was. You know what I mean?
Especially when you slow it down,
yeah,
it looks more.
Exactly. These 2
Yeah.
should be always watched, and then make another decision. When he was white, like I said, they should contact him only when they make a crucial mistake, not about slightly mistakes. You know what I mean?
Going forward, would you change anything, how VAR is used, or any rules? Would you, for example, the handball rule is so grey, we don't know what a handball. Would you come in and say, like, this is the definition of a handball? Would you make this kind of thing? Or, I mean, how would you improve it?
Yeah, but even that, you can't. Because a definition for a handball, of course, even when your arm is like this at your body, it is a handball on it. But it's your hand, and you have to, like this, when I have like, you know what I mean?
You see defenders now, like with their hands behind the
yeah,
back
but even
defending.
that, when I touch your elbow, is it a handball or not? So, you know what? I'm not even worried about this rule. In my opinion, there are 2 people sitting in the VR assistant van, I think, yeah?
Yeah.
Put them 6. Or whatever, put them 3 or 4.
And have a discussion about it. Or you have to be quick, though. That's the thing. You can't.
Yeah, that's why you need more people. Because when 1 people or 2 people see it, I'm not sure. Okay, we have to do something now. But when you have 4, 1 is sure. You know what I mean? When 4 people are watching at it, 1 is sure about it. And the thing is, you have to be quick. Yes, that's true. But when you have you see all the time the game. You have 4 different views maybe all the time, so you need 4 people to watch the views.
Mm.
What you don't see on 3 screens, you maybe see on the 4th screen. But with 2 people, you can't watch 4 screens all the time. You just have to focus on one view. You know what I mean? Because I think it is like this. They saw all the time different views.
Yeah.
Not like the general view and then the replay from the television. I don't think so. No?
Yeah.
They always have access to all the camera angles. Yeah.
But sometimes you can see when the referee goes over, he's only looking at one. Look at it and be like, oh yeah, that's a foul.
Yeah, but that's
But
fine.
he hasn't seen the other.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because, it doesn't matter only if the video assistant contacts the referee only if you make a crucial mistake.
Mm.
Otherwise, it doesn't matter what kind of things he's looking. You know what I mean? It only makes sense when they contact him when they need to, not with check it maybe. Stupid.
Yeah.
You checked it already. Why? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you should be the same educated referee than the one on the pitch.
Yeah. I think, in my opinion, it's a fundamental refereeing error. Like you say, grassroots. There's no proper. There must be no development schedule for referees because it's so inconsistent. And who knows? Like the next game, you'll have this decision, and the ball will hit the hand out here, and the ref will give a penalty. Yeah. But the game after, the same thing will happen, and the ref won't give a penalty.
Because maybe it was not the intention. You know what I mean? It's always like a saying, always.
Yeah,
was it on purpose or not? But when I'm in the movement, you can't play football like a penguin.
You hand balls on purpose because it's football. You know you can't use your hand.
Yeah.
So you never will slap a ball.
Sometimes as well. Sometimes it is purpose. Come on.
Yeah, very hot.
Like this, you know what I mean?
Henri.
Come on, not only Henri, the kind of
And who got me. But that's the thing. We've got. It's interesting because we've got VAR now, and we're still having the same discussions, if not more.
But this discussion are more worse because
Yeah.
we discussed about the purpose on the VR when he's not makes the right decision. Before that, we could say, okay, the referee is human as well. He make mistakes. Like every player make a mistake, an error.
Yeah.
So does the referee. Right now, there are 4 on the pitch. Are like 3, 4 even. Then you have 2 in the fucking in the van Heathrow, I think.
The fucking van, mate.
So there are like 6 referees.
Yeah.
Why it's not? And you have even like in Europe Championship like on the sidelines.
Yeah. You have like the 4th official and
Jesus,
Oh,
how is it possible to get a proper nice decision?
you have about 10 referees looking at this, and you still come out with a decision which everyone can see on TV. That's wrong.
Imagine there are some mistakes in the past as well. When anybody remember, maybe in 1966, the World Cup final, there was just 1 referee, and of course the goal.
It's a goal.
For,
But it was a goal.
no, even the Oxford University said it was
That's
not a goal.
fake news, bro. But yeah, like that. I mean, we used to back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, think it
It was
can
1
happen.
referee.
Yeah.
And there was not complete. Of
Yeah.
course, you would say sometimes, oh, the referee was bad today. But that's it. On to the next game.
Yeah.
But now till the
Tough,
next
that's
game,
how
we're
it-
talking
yeah.
3 days about the VR.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, passionate about it,
Yeah.
mate. But yeah, in my opinion, just a closing comment. VAR has been here to help, and I think eventually it will. But I think the people operating the VAR need to improve.
Yeah.
Because VAR in general, like you say, it works. Bundesliga, all the other top leagues in Europe use VAR, and there's hardly any discussion. Very rarely you'll hear a peep or hear a chat from another league about a dodgy decision. But Premier League, it happens every single week. At least 2 or 3 decisions a weekend that you think that's just a mad decision. So, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching to the end. Let us know if you have any comments about VAR or if 1966 was a goal, because I'm sure it was. Until next time, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.